Hey gang, I'm Will.
And Chase is who I am, and welcome back to That's Just WAC. So we are back today with our Pokemon Black 2 Marklocke. We just finished up the first gym in the last video, and today we'll be running on to Burbank City, taking on Roxy, maybe going a little bit past that. So, as we stated last time, we'll be switching off the controller every gym. So right now, Will's got the controller in hand, and he'll be guiding us through the second half of Route 20 and into Burbank City and Burbank Complex.
Yes. Alright.
Wait! What you're about to see is a mistake. So, before you go into this video, go watch the first episode of the Marklocke. Now, we need to set a little bit of context. There may or may not have been a miscommunication with a very certain dad-editor of ours who did not have the first 30 minutes or so of gameplay, and it kind of got deleted off the face of the earth. But we have the rest of the episode coming at you real quick here. All you need to know is that we left our starting town after finishing the first gym, worked our way back through Route 22, fought the trainers over there, no deaths, everything's chill, we're all good. Made it to Burbank City, explored, got some items, and then we headed to Burbank Complex, where we are about to pick back up with searching for our next encounter. Does that cover everything?
Like, comment, and subscribe for more Marklocke.
Oh, got him.
Now that covers everything. Back to the video.
Proceed. Yeah, they don't want him to be reincarnated. They want him to stay, and so he can achieve his true form.
Yeah.
Kind of is the vibe we're getting. Run. We don't have a guaranteed kill on that one. If that thing gets its bite off, we're out of here.
Fair.
Do not want to risk that.
But yeah.
Not this early.
Come on. Something different. Nope. Alright.
We might not have mentioned it up at the top, but this playthrough is obviously being played with Dupe's Claws. Technically, P-Dove is a valid encounter because Mark would smash Tranquil and Unpheasant, but we already have a P-Dove and we're playing by Dupe's Claws, so we're just not gonna catch another one.
We haven't tried these two little patches down here.
Great. You have fun going back and forth on those two spots.
Damn.
It's doing a lot of good for you. We might need to get to the point where we're just running about and running from encounters trying to get the thing we're looking for. Because this is moving kind of slow.
Let's just go ahead and start though. Come on. No.
Magby again. Yeehaw.
Get out of here with your stupid grandma-looking haircut.
Okay, that's a new one to me. I get it.
In this
but
sprite,
still new.
In this sprite, it looks like a red lily pad.
All right, if we're gonna have trouble running from this thing, he deserves his fate. Kill him.
Okay.
Very well then. I actually don't. I think there are two additional encounters you can get on the inside, but that's just gonna lower our encounter rate for what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen them on here, but additional encounters are Growlithe and Coughing.
Oh.
That you can both find inside. Now, one of the typical things with Pokemon is version exclusives. Obviously, Magby's our encounter here, but you can actually get Elekid if you're playing White too. If you're looking for that Electivire.
And what are we aiming for?
That! Great timing. Okay, so what we've been looking for is Magnemite, because while doing the initial video, Mark gave a smash to Magneton. So that allows us to catch the Magnemite here.
Okay, let's open up with a Pokemon.
Yeah, this thing shouldn't be hard enough to catch that. A good couple of Pokeballs should get it for us.
Try regular Pokeball.
I'm expecting 3 to 5 should just catch it without us needing to damage it. Because I really don't want to risk catching this thing. Because this thing is basically going to ace the next gym. As a steel type, it's immune to poison and Roxy's poison moves.
Yeah.
As a steel type, it resists dark, which are the only other damaging moves Roxy has. Her coughing has assurance, and her whirlipede has pursuit.
We got 3 Ultra Balls. I thought we had 5.
3 great balls.
3 Great Balls, sorry.
No, I mean, we got the 1, and then somebody gave us
2.
a couple more. He literally gave us 2 great balls. Just makes you wonder.
We're 10.
You're 10. I mean, it should probably survive a return, right? Ooh, we'll need to be cautious after it hits us again.
I mean, we could just straight up go for a Great Ball right now.
I mean, we can.
Let's see if this ends up.
I'm not too opposed. Be helpful to get this thing caught because, again, it's just going to kind of ace the next gym for us. Very little problems. So that'll be good and settled. As soon as we catch it, anyways. All right.
Okay,
Magnemite.
What do I name this thing?
Let's see. Are there any other... I mean, obviously we're looking at a...
Electric and Steel, so we probably should not go with Big Brain. Referencing it's Big Brain time.
Okay.
That's a psychic name.
Sure. Does Mark have any, like, robots in his lore?
We should just have the entire Mark lore pulled up when we do this.
It would have been helpful.
It'd be weird. He's got the Steel typing.
Okay.
Would Iron Lung fit?
I can't think of any of the other encounters I'm expecting to get that, like, Iron Lung's going to be a more interesting thing.
Yeah.
So we'll make a very modern reference. We'll do Iron Lung. I think that works.
Yeah.
So we'll end with that capital I.
We should go with all caps.
Why should we go with all caps? None of our other Pokemon are all caps.
Because this is what Mark's making a movie of.
Well, yeah, but does that change whether or not we should capitalize it?
Yeah, on like a poster, they're typically, the names are typically like all caps.
Oh well. Then obviously get a space.
Do we do space?
Yeah, just any blank spot acts as a space.
And then I am going to go do another upper because it is a name.
Yep.
And that's proper English.
True. And then we can head back to the Pokemon Center, put our good new friend Iron Lung up at the front, and we can go back and take care of a few encounters or trainers we left behind. Get some extra experience to get Iron Lung leveled up and ready to go.
I'm also curious about going back to Jujutsu Season 2.
Yeah.
Gojo is not wearing a blindfold and keeping his eyes like a secret. We see in like the first episode, he's like letting, I can't remember the girl's name, but he's like letting her wear them as like while they're playing basketball, and then he takes them back. So it's like his eyes clearly aren't a big deal yet, which makes me wonder if somehow he gets like the star plasma. And maybe that's why he's so powerful.
I haven't noticed any difference in his eyes.
They're definitely not the same level of like, ooh, pretty boy sparkle.
Mm-hmm. And he's not shown off any level of strength that he hasn't shown during modern time. Because he still has Infinity and he's still pulling off the same type of moves.
Which makes me wonder if what maybe their discourse becomes is the girl willingly gives her power to Gojo because she like latches onto Gojo for some reason, and then Gato is like, well, now we've messed up, and then they have a fight with that, and that's where we see Gojo bust out Infinite for the first time.
Well, I mean, he's already been.
But like like the full, like the red and blue make purple,
It's certainly an interesting idea. I mean, with the idea that Star Plasma ends up in Gojo instead. She was talking about how her will becomes part of.
Well, I haven't seen episodes 2 and 3.
I should probably not talk as much because I've seen episode 2. All right, let's go back to Route 20.
Oh, right, we're going back to Route.
Because we got 2 people we can fight there, and I don't remember if that Psyduck's going to have water gun yet, but it shouldn't take... let's actually look at Iron Lung. We haven't gotten a rundown on its abilities. Hopefully we have a sturdy Magnemite, because obviously that would be ideal.
Come on, Magnemite. Be getting sturdy with it.
Is that a thing people say? Ooh, Quiet Nature's not bad.
Alright.
Magnet Pull. Okay.
We're going to steal type Pokemon from escaping. It's cool, but...
We've got a special attack boost, but a speed debuff, but Magnemite's not exactly super fast anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm trying to think of any good instance where we can lock a steel type in with us. I was guessing some like basic steel type like Kling Clang, something like that, that can't do much to us could be helpful, but it's not a super terribly helpful ability. And that Quiet Nature is good. One thing we didn't cover earlier is that Magnemite will be able to evolve into Magneton, but this is the first Pokemon we will not be able to evolve fully. We'll have the option to evolve it into Magnezone, but that is illegal because Markiplier did not say smash on Magnezone.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to need to be smart with this battle because this lady's got a surprisingly scary Pokemon for this point in the game.
Alright, hold up. Let's judge the sprite. 7 out of 10. She has Pixar Mom vibes.
And Pixar Mom vibes get a 7 out of 10 for you?
She doesn't have full Pixar Mom vibes.
Okay. We should immediately go for, I'm going to say Supersonic here, because if this Dunsparce gets going, it's going to Defense Curl and then it's going to roll out us. And that rollout's going to build up damage. Now, Iron Lung's great because we'll be able to resist rollout, but the goal is to make him miss or hit himself.
Okay, he's defense.
So Supersonic until he's
curling up once
confused. I'm trying to remember the mechanics of rollout and how many defense curls actually help you. If it's just, oh, you've curled once, you're good, or if every curl increases the power. And now we Sonic Boom. It's got to deal more damage than Thunder Shock at this point.
Sonic Boom, the best of the Sonic shows and games.
I didn't realize this was the Trash Take podcast. My goodness, I don't think I've heard you say anything worse.
You tell me you don't love. Maybe the baby wants a chili dog. Put it in the blender. No, not the baby.
Look, the Sonic Boom show was good, but you also applied that to games, and that cannot be accepted. The Sonic Boom games are the modern era of, oh gosh, Sonic is bad. We had the back in the day era of, oh, Sonic 06 and Secret Rings and Black Knight, Sonic is bad.
We've used a lot of something.
Well, I did use Spite.
I'm just going to hit it with a tackle.
I mean, Tackle's got to take it out at this point. It's got no health.
Yeah. It's also a Mercy kill, you know. Sorry. Mercy KO.
Mercy ending your life.
No.
Well, it is not. It's not there anymore.
Faints.
I don't know what else we're true. But we are playing a Nuzlocke, so while we may faint other people's Pokemon, they don't faint ours.
Ours do. Everyone else is brutal in this world. We're not the problem here.
True.
We are but simple pacifists.
We still got that Prescore over there, but I'm imagining 2 Thunder Shocks take out his Psyduck, no issue. We already fought that kid. We don't need to worry about her.
She'll fight more kids.
Yay, fighting children! We do not endorse combating children.
Oh. This guy's a dork.
I mean, that's just...
This guy's a dork.
So, I've seen this outfit so many times in the Pokemon Black and White games. And just looking at it, it's like, huh, they really standardized what prescorers look like. And then I found out that that's like a very typical Japanese prescore uniform. And I'm like, oh wow, they actually wear that.
I know that.
That's one shot.
I know the hat is normal because in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, Diamond is unbreakable. A very prevalent child character wears the hat, and it's like a very terrifying scene when his dad puts it on his head for him. If
Good.
if you've seen, you know.
I haven't.
You will.
Make me.
Happily. You ever seen Clockwork Orange? No.
No, I don't.
No.
Don't know what that is.
You know how in the TV trope of someone is like being forced to watch something, they have their hands in like a chair like this, and the eyes are being forced open with like two little metal like things. You know this?
Yeah.
That's where that comes from. Hello?
Great.
That's that Clockwork Orange originated that because actually it's a lot. It's a lot that will probably get demonetized, honestly.
Then we should probably stop there. All right, we'll go heal up, and then we're gonna head down into the.
I like using the D-pad more than for a game like for like how.
I mean,
For how like
when this game came out, there was no
Yeah, for
control
how-
stick. It was a D-pad for moving. So
for how we move in like literally a very
Four
rigid,
directions.
yeah,
Yeah.
It feels more natural to use the D-pad.
that's fair enough. I'm wondering if we should try and gain just a couple levels before heading down in there, because we're gonna start
Yeah.
fighting Pokemon that are close to our level.
We should probably let's at least grab what's the level cap for Gym 2?
18.
18. We
Yeah.
should definitely get our Magnemite. Yeah, because we cannot go past Magneton.
Right.
We should definitely get Magnemite at least on par with
Okay.
the rest of our group.
Then I say let's head down, and rather than typical training, let's start using the wonderful, wonderful Pokemon that Black and White introduced. Let's look for an Audino. Have you done any Audino grinding before?
No.
Okay, so basically, you just run back and forth until grass starts shaking. So just take this little strip right here. You don't run in the grass,
Don't run in the grass?
because you're going to run into wild Pokemon.
Okay.
The goal is not to run into wild Pokemon to make the Audino appear.
Gotcha.
You played Black and White, right?
That was I was
We're
not
probably not going to outspeed. We need to take it out.
I was not familiar with
I'm surprised.
with deep Pokemon lore and techniques at this point. I was just
Not that this is terribly deep. So go down just 2 spaces or 3. And then go just left and right. And just don't run into the grass.
so
And just wait for the grass to start shaking. You'll see one patch of it and we'll be able to hear it. And then there, that shaking grass right there, we just step into that and we'll fight an Audino.
Okay.
And Audino gives off a crazy amount of experience when taken out. So we'll just Sonic Boom this thing probably 3 times because they have a lot of health. And then, honestly, a level 10 Audino might get Iron Lung up to level 14.
Sick. No, I was not familiar with this when I was a child and playing this game.
You were not that much of a child playing this game.
I was still a child. I was not online as they say. You know.
That's a fun concept. When
When did you get online?
when did you
I'm
the
online.
internet?
Yeah, I think mine was real. I think first exposure to like YouTube space and being
Mhm.
subscribed and watching on a weekly basis was probably Smosh.
Okay.
Just because they were such a large entity at the time.
Yeah.
That's probably where it began, and I just went. You know, I wouldn't say it didn't go downhill from there, but that's kind of where it
That's one way of
started.
putting it.
And then I think when I got like social media, when I was allowed to like actually get on it and check it like whenever I wanted, was probably when I was like online, so to speak. When I made my first YouTube account and was able to, you know, subscribe, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna keep?
Well, we didn't quite hit level 14. Honestly, well, that was some quick
Yeah.
shaking grass. We'll take it.
That's when, and then you know, that's when I started subscribing to like Game Theory, Markiplier,
Mhm.
Jacksepticeye, which would have been around the time that like Mark was doing FNAF.
Mm-hmm.
That was like his big thing. Or videos I watched over and over again. You know, not to talk about Mark in a Mark video, but the like compilations of like, you know, best hits from the FNAF games.
Yeah.
I watched those. There's the editing on those where he had like the where he was saying no, and like it was counting the nose. And then whenever like the animatronics would always say something, so when he was saying I can't remember, it might have been Fox, he was like yes, as he like leapt towards the screen, and I thought that was hilarious.
And let's see, I know for me it was sometime in middle school because I was definitely.
You were more online than I was.
I was definitely on YouTube and watching stuff by the time like Game Theory started doing. FNAF. By the time Mark was doing FNAF, I was already on watching that kind of stuff. So it was some point during middle school. The first actual exposure I remember having on YouTube was a live action series called Stupid Mario Brothers. Did you ever watch this?
No.
Oh, just a couple of guys who pulled together some costumes dressed as Mario, Luigi, and other
15
Mario universe characters and ran about doing the stupidest stuff.
Thunderwave.
Okay, we can get rid of tackle.
You're attacking.
Let's be real. The attack stat's not going to be high enough to matter, and just having that chance for guaranteed paralysis could be helpful. But I'm watching these guys run about, do the literal like stupidest stuff. And as time goes on, they start introducing more and more characters. I mean, it felt very Smash inspired because, here's Ash Ketchum, here's Brock, here's Donkey Kong, here's Snake. People from just a whole bunch of different worlds. We're probably good on levels, right? I mean Timeline got up to 15.
I was just going to let you talk for a little bit.
Okay. Well, we can talk while we switch. Let's go over and put, I guess we'll do... I'll try and get that combustion. Let's get Damien up front. Now, obviously, it is raining, so hopefully we find other fire types like Growliths or... and talk to this guy right here. Growliths or Magpies to fight, because when we get those, we'll obviously want to use Return anyways, because we're not going to be good.
Energetic Pokemon with you. Can I ask for a favor? I need the workers in this complex fired up. How about it? I guess.
So we've battled the 3 workers here. This guy gives us the team for Rock Smash.
Right.
Which at least one of our Pokemon, Damien, should be able to learn. So,
Trainer.
Well,
Young boy.
That's what we're here to do. Fight trainers.
But yeah, no, I would say 8th grade I was definitely like more online.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was getting exposed to people through a pair of brothers who used to have a funny little reaction-based channel. Who, if you say their names, people hate you.
No, I'm familiar.
Yeah,
we can stop there.
I was getting exposed. They were showing like, blank reacts to Markiplier, and I was like, so that's how I would get exposed to him.
Stay on Return. Ember's going to be weakened because of the rain.
It didn't show. I forgot it was raining.
Yeah, just smart to be cautious. Okay, how much is a tackle doing here? Too much to really be comfortable about. I'd say let's swap out to Celine.
Oh, we got that first.
That higher defense is gonna take that damage down a fair amount.
But Damien did get in the battle for a little bit, so he will get a little bit of XP.
True. And what I specifically remember my first real exposure to YouTube scene being the guys doing that stupid Mario Bros. Series was because me, young, somewhat sheltered, not terribly so kid, didn't exactly know a lot of curse words. But that show certainly didn't hold back. I mean, this was back in the day when YouTube, you could say anything, nobody cares. I don't know if people are even really making that much money off of their YouTube videos, but it's a thing people are doing. We'll go heal after this probably just to get Damien back in the fight. But, they're just going about their business, and I very specifically remember one of them calling someone in the show, probably Bowser, we can cut this if it's going to get us demonetized because of modern day YouTube. But he called him a stupid bitch. And I had no clue what that word meant. So I, post-watching that video, was hanging out with some friends at my house. We were outside. I called them. I called them both, bitch, and they were astounded to hear that coming out of my mouth.
Wait, was this around the time of like 6th grade?
It must have been 6th or 7th, yeah.
Okay, because I remember you telling another student in our class, like, screw you, like, over and over again, and like everyone was just like, yo, Chase, chill, and our teacher got mad at you, and you did not understand what you meant what you were technically saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten better over the years about not just saying things and hoping to know what they mean, but no, I definitely had a history back then of not filtering my words before I knew what they meant.
That is one of my like core memories of that school.
Why is that one of your core memories?
Just because I remember I was like, we were sitting, like our desk were, so this is your desk, this is mine, we were like here, and so, and our friend who you said to was here, and so I was just like up in it.
It was just right beside you.
You were like standing, pointing down at him, saying, I was just like, what is happening?
Got him.
Oh, the controller.
Why would you do that?
I think I let it sit for too long.
Yeah, it just likes to shut off if it gets jostled. There you go.
Alright. Looks like, I think we need to head up.
Who are we trying right now, Damien? Yeah, that's probably the way to go.
Yeah, we got him in the front. Remember there was a
We should
guy
head this way and then down.
Down.
Another TM worth getting if we go down this way, because there's a TM4 thief just below this guy. After we have a battle with...
Okay, fine.
Alright, rate the worker drip. He's got a helmet on, but he's working in like an industrial complex, like keeping the machines running.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know if that's necessary.
You're an IE, so...
Second of all, I don't think it's good use of personal protective equipment in general. Why are you the one who keeps making the controller get disconnected?
I'm not.
I mean, I didn't have any issues.
There was definitely at least a couple.
I don't remember them.
He's a
Yeah,
fire,
we're trying here.
he's a fire type.
This isn't going to be able to do much to us. At best, it's got smog again. Though I would not stick in after it leers us a second time because it might have feint attack now.
Well, I think we leered. So.
Yeah, we don't outspeed. I don't want to get crit feint attack one shot, but I don't know if a base one would deal. Well, this is now quadruple power, so it would take almost 10 damage for that first hit, but they can do that. Yeah, let's go out Wharf Stash.
Yeah, I guess he's not.
And then Wharf Stash can quick attack a guaranteed kill before anything happens here.
Yep.
Nope, just Smog. I mean, it might have feint attack, but
yeah,
we don't know yet.
The world may never know.
I mean, you could literally just look it up online.
No.
The world literally knows.
No.
The world currently has this information ready and available.
Absolutely.
And we're just sitting here in front of a screen that could look it up and not doing that.
No.
Alright, coughing. Let's go back out to Damien. Hit it with return a couple of times. And again, if something goes off, we'll switch into Warp Stash.
Check out where his XP is. He's got 114 points. He's close.
And we'll need to be cautious with training Celine in this area because a lot of poison and fire types.
Taking out the coughing could get us to 15.
Yeah. We'll probably want to switch to Celine up front. Oh, right. Coughing has surprisingly high defense. Try an Ember next turn. Mm-hmm. Even with the rain, it might deal more damage. And at the very least, we might have a chance to burn it, which could be helpful. So, we'll see what's going to work on taking this thing out. Yeah, okay, Ember's doing a bit better. The move Assurance doesn't really do anything unless you're in double battles. It has this nice perk of like, oh, if you've already taken damage this turn, it'll deal extra damage to you. But there's basically no way to deal more damage at the start of the turn. We should switch just in case. Before you use your move. Like, poison damage, burn damage happens at the end of the turn.
So our boy Iron moment.
Well, definitely won't be able to do anything there.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, try and assurance us. I'm pretty sure we resist that. I want to say the change was Gen 6 that nerfed Steel. Tackle, definitely, we resist that. Nice and 2 damage. That's basically how the gym battle is going to go. It's just the coughing's going to be level 16 instead. Ooh, kill this thing with Thunder Shock easy. Sonic Boom isn't perfectly accurate, so it's worth just taking a guaranteed kill whenever we're able to do so. Now let's go ahead, level up, nice, and then let's go grab that Thief TM. I don't know if anyone can learn it, but it's good to check.
In 3, 2.
Not yet. So we'll grab that Thief TM, see what's up. Just sitting there ready for us to go. I liked when X and Y, I think it was, introduced that TMs were a different color. That was a nice little perk. Alright, so before we go across these barriers, he said as he began to walk across anyways, my goodness, just so rebellious. I mean, we should stop.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you were walking for. So did we want to go heal up real quick?
We are poisoned.
A good few of our mons are damaged. We've got a poison one.
Yeah, we are poisoned with damage, so yeah, we'll...
And we've got another youngster or two more workers, and then a random last we can fight.
And then we go to the gym, and that should be where we end off, given our time expectancy.
Yep, should be good. The gym won't take long. It's only 3 trainers.
Isn't that right, Papa? Pop Deucer? Yeah?
And only, well, 3 trainers. 2...
Come on. Do it.
No, I will not.
You're an engineer.
I could have been an engineer.
You most likely will be an engineer. Soon.
Nobody knows. 2 normal trainers and then the gym leader, 3 in total, so it'll be fast. Let's see. Now that Damien's up to level, let's put Celine in the front.
I wish we had the bike.
Because Celine's going to be the most difficult one to train, just because we need to face the right Pokemon.
Okay. I know there's at least another guy up on the...
Yeah, we'll go this way and then we'll take the up path. So swap over to Celine, just so that we can take down something if it happens to be the right Mon. Because it's like, we've already cleared a Magby and a Coughing. When we run into, like, one of these guys I think has an Elekid, it'll be good to take that out with Celine.
Guess I'll play a bit. What are you, too cool?
No, these are the same guy. Though I want to say this guy leads.
Hey, Mitchell is different
Patrick.
Mitchell is different from what's his face.
Right, because we're keeping track of trainer names now.
They're literally different people.
Alright, Patrat's easy. Patrat's a free bug bite.
Mitchell has a wife and 3 children that he's trying to provide for, and you're out here hating on Mitchell.
Before we make our next attack, we need to evaluate how much this is going to do.
Over.
Okay, yeah, we should kill. I don't think we can get a roll that's so much lower that it won't. Not in these early levels. Later on you get more variability, but for now we're fine. Always terrifying seeing a bot like that pop up. And Elekid, great. We stay in for that.
Keep battling.
And we just keep going with the bug bite. Now this thing's got a good chance of having static, so it may paralyze us, but we should still be able to 2-shot it.
Bug bite.
Low kick, we resist, and we do not weigh a lot. That's a good 1 damage. Not worried about it. Easy, clean, cover girl. That's what they say, right?
Sure.
I know my fashion magazines. Static, great.
But he's fainted.
Wondering if we go heal again just to make sure that
I mean,
we can use Celine.
She's at 15 now?
Yeah.
So I think...
We're leading with War Stash to do the next one either way, but it'd be good, especially now that they've reached. Alright, we are learning that. At this point, we have to have Return be higher damage than Tackle. As much as String Shot we're not going to use, we're probably not going to use Tackle more than we're not going to use String Shot.
Fair assessment.
So we've got a nice grass type move on the team. Not that it's going to do us too much good on the average, but, you know, we encounter any spare rock, ground, water types.
Alright, Mitch, we'll get back to work.
That's literally what we're doing, is we're telling all these people, hey, if I don't work hard, my Pokemon won't have a chance to shine.
Alright, time to get back to work. Yeah, you gotta provide for your wife and 3 children, Mitchell. Come on.
You fell off. L plus ratio plus...
I can't believe Mark fell.
Thought it would never happen.
I mean,
So yeah, let's put Warstash up at the front.
I mean, when he was so much Iron Lung, he did seemingly fall off the...
Bro.
Okay. Everything is slow.
You were trying so hard. And it didn't even work.
That is a true statement that you just said. 1. Boop, 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 boop.
Great. Now can we do this one again? Or for the first time, I suppose.
This is worse than
There we go. Hold on, you got another one.
This is worse than the Skyward Sword balance.
I'll go ahead and put Warstash up at the front.
The Skyward Sword balancing is way easier.
I want to say this kid's got
Swoop.
Growlithe, I think, because we haven't fought one of those in the area yet.
Not Growlithe. I love Growlithe.
Well, time to kill it. Let's see the power of Warstash with Return.
Yeah.
Because if anyone's going to make good use of Return, it's going to be our normal type. This is going to actually...
He's trying to impress Roxy. Child, you were not Anakin Skywalker in The Phantom Menace, the best Star Wars movie. If you say I'm wrong...
When is Anakin trying to impress Roxy?
Well, he's so young, Roxy's older. It's kind of like how Padme was older than Anakin in The Phantom Menace.
You very specifically said he's trying to impress Roxy like Anakin.
Yeah.
I don't remember Anakin trying to impress Roxy.
Anyway.
Look, I'll agree that the
do we wanna see-
prequel trilogy... Yeah, I don't want to Return.
Yeah. Phantom Menace, I know it's bad in terms of pure movie standpoint. However, over half of it is memes. So...
And if your movie is memeable, is it really a bad movie?
Especially when you compare it to the later trilogy.
If you think about modern culture and how important memes are...
Think about modern Star Wars, and then remember that the Phantom Menace is not modern Star Wars.
Yeah, high IQ play there, Patrak. Sand attack us, and then detect, so you can't hit anyways. Very cool, very coordinated. You're so smart.
I mean, he is doing kind of like this, like he's saying.
Okay, if we miss, we go to Growl.
Yeah. But we.
Okay, hold on. We did not miss. We are now about to take an attack, twice the damage back, if we do not kill here.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to make a call.
Yeah.
Which of our Pokemon has the highest HP?
That's a 40.
We'll just hit the back. And go Pokemon.
I want to. It's
Okay, it's one of these two. Damien's tied. So no point in not leaving in Warstash. We go quick attack here to try and guarantee the kill, and if we don't, we try it again next turn. If we hit, we're fine. If not, okay, no worries.
We got him.
I swear, Bite is so scary, dude.
We got him.
Just seeing that one hit went off on Bite and knowing you're about to take that twice, because if that hit dealt 20 damage, I mean, Warstash was dead if we missed.
It can't be true, he said.
Alright, we're good. Keep leading Warstash, go take on the final worker here.
But now we can actually.
Now you literally need to fall off.
I wanted to be known. I pressed no button.
Yes, you stand. Do you not see your character doing
No,
this?
I see it. I just thought
That's him indicating, I can't stand here forever. I'm gonna fall because this beam is slippery because it's wet.
I thought your controller had the dreaded drift.
No, I don't have drift. It's just he will fall off.
Nathan.
L plus ratio.
Oh, Nathan sounded Riolu.
Ooh, nice. And we have Warstash in the lead, so we can gust it nice and easy. I don't think Riolu has Bite. I'm pretty sure it's just Endure, right? At the very least, Gust can two-shot. I mean, it's a Riolu. Endure, yes, please. Endure this attack so we can hit you again.
Dad left. We can say anything we want. Wait, hold on. He's back. Hi, Dad.
Noticed you were here.
It's a great color you're wearing today, Dad.
Did you change your face?
Again. Oh, air cutter.
Learn it. Gust is dead. We are now air cutter boys. Pretty sure air cutter has that high crit ratio that's going to make real good use of super lock. So we're looking at like a 1 in 8 crit chance, I think, with both of those, which is real handy. And we can switch for Lillipup. Who knows? Maybe that'll be the experience it takes to get Damien up to.
I think it might be close.
To evolve.
Because
we just barely made the level up, so it probably wouldn't be enough on its own. But oh well.
No.
But still raining, so we'll keep returning.
Not true.
We tried it against the Coughing, but Coughing's just got such high defense that it's not a good move.
And that does about half. Ooh, bite.
Yeah, we can take that though. If it switches over to tackle, it'll do a bit more, but still not enough to crit kill us. So what you always gotta do, you gotta play around the crit. But we are faster, so we'll take this thing out right here. We do actually have one final trainer left in the area to take on after this last worker, and we'll actually want to lead Iron Lung for that one because nobody else on our team is really going to be good against it. But Iron Lung is full HP, ready to go for a fight, so we just got to head south, get out of here.
We gotta swap it.
Sure.
Nope.
I'm not going to swap.
The X.
You're going to stay right where you're at, do nothing. Alright, so everybody's already up to level 15. We've got 2 trainers in the gym, and our cap is 18. So I'm not too worried about going over the level limit here with just 3 trainers left before the gym leader.
Oh, what do we encounter?
Oh, hey, there's that Growlithe we've been talking about. I believe that means we've actually filled up the habitat list here, which is good because there's another person we should talk to, and we should run because Growlithe's probably going to hit us with an Ember. Might be raining, but I don't want to take that.
Hi, Growlithe.
Thought that might happen. Switch over to Wharf Stash, take it out with a return. Sometimes Pokemon are just too fast and don't want you to leave. Look at this.
Growlithe, I don't want to leave.
Look at this puppy showing up, and he's like, "No, don't leave. You can't get away. I'm gonna follow you."
Let it be known, I don't want to leave you, Growlithe.
Well, don't leave him. Just knock him out.
No, I don't want to do that either.
You're just gonna switch to a faster Pokemon and run away.
Just watch air cutter.
Air cutter or return.
Let's test out
See that high crit ratio in action.
Test out the new move. Well, it's certainly...
Okay, now Growlithe's trying to get us to leave by using Roar. Growlithe, make up your mind. Do you want us here or not?
We hit him once and he said no. Wait, hold on. I've made a mistake.
It's like, wait, no! And he's dead. Fainted.
You realize he made a mistake.
He's fainted now. Pokemon don't die. Except for ours.
Except for Gary's.
Except for Gary's Eradicate specifically.
Gary's
Alright, let's talk to both these people down here. This lady wants you to fill up the habitat list, and that was... Okay.
No.
And this one has a battle where you fight against a Woobat, which is good against our Celine and still pretty good against both of the other two, but this thing cannot do anything to Iron Lung.
Mark would seek out the battle first.
That's valid.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know we were trying to play the same way he did, except for, I mean, Thundershock, dude. Super effective.
Mark has never played Pokemon. At least on his channel.
But he knew which ones were smashable and which ones weren't.
Well, that's just by visual.
I mean, how else are you going to judge that? You going to read a Pokemon's Pokedex description and smash or pass Pokedex description? That's a hilarious concept.
Say, of course.
Somebody takes all 1,000 whatever Pokemon.
Don't give anyone out there an idea. We're pocketing that away for later. Dad, delete this part of the video.
Delete.
But no, that would be a very funny concept, and especially if you start doing.
If we wanted to, we just film it before anybody else.
And especially if you start doing things like putting it into like several different languages, probably Google Translate, translating it back into English. And then you have to rate it based off of that.
Okay, hold on. That's way too good. Dad goes, finds 10 Pokemon for each of us, grabs a Pokedex description, Google translates them 3 times back to English.
Different languages back into English.
And then we read the dex description,
Yep.
determine if we think it's a Pokemon we would smash, make a guess, smash or pass, and then we look at which Pokemon we smashed and which ones we didn't.
Or we play a game where we write Pokemon.
And I talked to this guy on the way out.
This guy?
Yeah.
We write Pokemon Dex entries for fake Pokemon. And we have to read them to each other and determine, and then the other has to determine, is this a real Pokemon or is this a fake Pokemon?
Okay. Pokedex game sounds fun. I like that. Okay, so before we go up and heal, let's check our TMs, see if anybody can learn Thief and teach Rock Smash to at least Damien.
Thief, we want to check on first.
Yep. I don't know if anyone can get it. Doesn't seem like a move any of our Pokemon could learn. Yeah, unfortunately not.
Right.
Having a Dark type move would be nice, but doesn't matter right now. And then Rock Smash, I would be confused if Damien can't learn that.
Well, he's not a great special attack. He's not a great physical attacker, but
it at least gives us a bit of coverage, which is what matters. And there's no point in having Scratch over, which we don't have Scratch anymore. So now we either get rid of Growl or Focus Energy.
You take deep breath. Critical hits land more easily versus.
But honestly,
the foe's attack stat is lower.
Having a slightly higher crit chance by taking a turn to set up.
That's true.
You increase the chance, but your average payoff is going to be low.
Yeah, so we'll.
Whereas Growl's an immediate, your attack is lower.
Yeah, we'll get rid of Focus.
Yeah, I think that's the move. And ta-da. Alright, let's go heal. We'll lead Damien into the gym fights. And, because I think one of them has a Venipede that should be easy to take out. Get it evolved.
Yeah, we should be able to get the awful secondary form.
Do a little bit of switch training for Celine.
I hate Combuskin the way he looks.
And then we'll try and get everybody up to 18 before we take on the gym leader.
Whenever I had a Torchic in my party, I would, as soon as I got Combuskin, just go grind until I got Blaziken. Even if it meant he was
like 20 levels of grinding.
Even if it meant he was horribly over leveled compared to everyone else, I just didn't want to look at Combuskin.
You could just not evolve your Torchic until level 35.
No.
Evolve it, have Combuskin for 1 level, and then have a Blaziken.
No. It's too easy.
Not allowed.
It's too easy.
You would be missing the fighting type.
Yeah.
Alright. We got Damien in the front of the party. I don't think we do. Let's get Damien in the front of the party, and then we're going to go to the gym. We've already cleared out the complex.
Speaking of front of the party, I was watching a new D&D show recently. I keep pressing X.
Second time in a row.
It's because I know X is what you press to get there. And then, anyway, I was watching it, and the goblin and the halfling character said, "We'll take front of the line as we go through this area." And it was just like, the other two characters can definitely see over you. But
yeah, that's why they go in the front.
Yeah.
If they're in the back, then nobody else can see.
They had it lined up shortest and tallest so that everyone could see everything that was coming down the hallway.
There you go. That's exactly how you're.
And I was just like, that is
the gym.
That is the genius way to do it.
What are we doing?
I went down.
We've already. Well, okay. There's one thing we can do here. Let's actually. I forgot, but there is a guy we can talk to and get an item. I think it's a super potion. So let's go up the stairs and then across the balance beam to the right. You just walk straight right. Don't have to even go up and down. And we go down and then we jump off to the right. We go back up.
To the right?
And then and then we go up and then we just go up to the dark grass and we talk to the nerd up here. I think there's a hidden item in that spot. But if we talk to this guy in the 3 different locations he visits, he gives us something.
Distillation Tower. Not overflowed and it was overheard.
Yeah, this guy's just a massive nerd. Let's go check that blank spot for an item.
Or not.
Let's fight a couple of Magby instead. How about that? Let's see. The level 12 one didn't demonstrate it had.
Double Magby.
faint attack, so we might be alright.
Having iron. Having
But
iron
we do want to switch Iron Lung out for Wharf Stash.
Yeah, so
Damien, return Magby 11 to try and take it out. The male one. Because it'll have less HP, less defense.
Not fight.
And then we'll get... Well, Iron Lung could probably take one out before it moves, but let's not risk it. We'll go over to Wharf Stash. Obviously, switching Insuline would be an even worse idea. But this will be a nice little bit of experience. 2 Magbys will be... I think Magby is the thing that, aside from Audino, gives off like the most experience in this area by level, so...
Alright.
Yeah. 6/6. Turn, maybe take it out. If not, we'll... Oh, great. Good crit, Damien. See, who needs focus energy? Damien, just like Wharf Stash, gets crits all on their own. Alright, so then we'll return, and then we'll return again, I think. Because that's probably Wharf Stash's best move at the moment. It probably will be for a while until we get, like, I think Air Slash. So Air Cutter's good, and if it's super effective... Ah, see, there we go. Now I know for sure level 13 Magby do have Faint Attack. That does, like, 10 damage. Don't know why Magby was given such a high attack stat, but one to be wary of.
Because he's got claws.
I guess that's valid reasoning. I'd never thought about it that way before. Alright, grab the... I'm pretty sure hidden item right up here.
Right here.
The blank spot.
The blank spot. Nope. Tiny mushroom. Stool?
Nobody knows who Stool is. You can't just say Stool.
There are
and I think people are going to know who Stool is.
There are probably people who have also experienced Stool.
Nobody watching this video has ever encountered Stool. And if they have, they better comment down below and tell us that they've encountered Stool before.
And they better also subscribe.
And like the video while you're down there too.
Maybe even hit the notification bell.
Okay, we just got intimidated, but I'm not worried about that. Damien, Rock Smash the Magnemite. I'm still worried about the rain. I'm not worried about one move from the Growlithe. Let's Sonic Boom the Magnemite as well. Guarantee the kill there, and then we can probably kill the Growlithe next turn. Okay, so I did expect, yeah, 1 Ember, but it is weakened by the rain, so yeah, not going to be too bad. Obviously, if it weren't raining, we'd be in a much worse situation, but hey, it is raining, and that's what matters. Oh yeah, that Quiet Nature's coming in. We're slower than a level 11 Magnemite. That's funny. Maybe we speed tied and lost, but... And then just hit this Growlithe, hit it with the return, and then we'll do... probably Thundershock.
Thundershock.
I expected to do more because of the stab and the Quiet Nature. Sonic Boom's just the flat 20, which is helpful, but I don't know what Growlithe's defenses are like, so that one's kind of a toss-up. Ooh. Intimidate really causing problems there.
Yeah. Oh.
But Thundershock's doing its work.
Yeah, should be able to get it.
Just finish it off.
Finish it off with that return.
And that'll be a level up for Iron Lung, which is something we need.
Yeah, it could be a level up for Damien, too.
Possibly.
Given he stayed in the whole time.
But he does get half experience because it gets split. What are you doing back there?
My elbow is stiff.
Well, yeah, you've been gaming for like an hour and a half straight. You didn't expect pain in the game. There's a reason that pain rhymes with game. You have to be able to endure the pain if you want a game.
Pain does not rhyme with game.
It does if you say it cool.
No.
Pain. I think they rhyme.
No.
Okay, well. Let's see, Lieutenant Coughing. We already showed that return's not better because of this thing's high defense. We should Ember it, even if it's weakened by the rain.
Yeah.
This might be the experience we need to level up, which is why we'll just kind of fight everything until Damien's good to go. Spooked myself. Smoke screen, not worried about it. We'll hit this last Ember, take it down, level up, evolve, maybe.
Into the phallic chicken.
Hey man, maybe you're seeing.
No!
No foul chicken for you. Okay, we're going to go left here, and there's the scientist guy right there. No.
Jump.
I'm gonna let him figure it out.
Just go all the way around this man's. Wait a second. This tower was blocking.
There we go.
Tower was blocking my view.
I was prepared to just let you run all the way around. I was not gonna say anything. Oh no, you overheard my vast stock of knowledge. Stonks. And then just follow him and go down. Talk to him one more time. I want to say it's a super potion he gives us, which is, hey, nice and healing.
Give me what I can.
My breathtaking knowledge. Actually, are you interested in what I have to say?
I guess.
I have a complex, buddy. Oh yeah, I've got a complex too, buddy.
You know who else has a complex?
Oh, that's right, it's an ether. That's why this guy's so good to talk to. Why did they decide to make PP restoring items so rare in Pokemon games? It wasn't until, like, I guess, Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet, when items just sort of randomly appear in this massive open area, that you started to actually get a decent number of them. But before then, there was just none.
Alright, let's go heal it before we go to the gym.
Yep.
Because that'd be a dumb idea not to.
Right.
And we'll lead with Magna.
Well, I mean, we want to keep leading with Damien until
Yeah.
it's evolved. We've got 2 trainers to fight before we can fight Roxy.
Yeah.
So, and then presumably everyone won't be all the way up to level. We want to at least get Combuskin up to 18. Wharfstash probably 16, 17, 18. And then Magma might go as far as we can, 18. Celine should not hit the battlefield.
Yeah.
Just a bad move, so.
Gosh, where is the gym in the city?
Well, you know that Roxy's a
She
rocker.
went.
So where do you think
I
the
know.
rockers go?
I know she went this way in the cutscene.
No,
No, she went down.
she went down.
She went down.
Roxy went down.
Stop.
Okay, that's too far.
Stop.
Too far. Gotta stay in the city.
We're in Burbank. That's a gym.
That's a house.
That's
That's the gym, he says, bursting in on this old man, old woman, and their grandkid. Old man, I challenge you to a gym battle. Go! Combuskin! Combuskin, kick him in the face! I'm not the gym leader!
This is a Pokemon Gym and also a Rock Club. The gym leader and others are practicing this out. Please feel free to challenge all of them. Oh, I will.
Oh, and you need to stay hydrated. Get your fresh water.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, this gym theme.
Char's a her Pokemon, but she's too wrapped up in what she's doing here. That's gym leader. Oh, you're just telling me the same thing over and over again. What do you have to say? Cool. I'm running the PA. Balance the sound.
He
Cool.
balances the sound, and he's like, and you balance your party composition. And we're like, no we don't. Mark did.
Yep. Alright, let's walk over and bug these people.
I'm pretty sure one of them has a bug at least.
Hey you, bald man.
Get out of my way, I'll knock you out. Stay out of my way, and I'll knock you out too. Or something like that. Who needs to read the dialogue? Alright.
This guy.
What about this guy?
This guy. Alright, we're back into it.
Don't know if we were missing our heads there for a moment. It certainly felt like we were.
I was.
Okay. We are still on this first gym leader battle. We haven't done anything. We're about to kick off with this Grimer.
Yeah.
In contrast to Coughing, I'm pretty sure Grimer's got lower physical defense. So let's start off with a return, see how it goes. Either way, this will get us the experience we're looking for to get Damien involved.
Not.
And I guess we're going to go to Ember next.
Yeah. I was thinking Ember just to start.
Thank you, Grimer, for determining what move we're going to be using.
As the fire guy in our duo, fire. Ember. Kill him. Don't kill him.
Did a little bit more.
He looks like Grimace. He looks like Grimace's milkshake.
Okay, but like, look at the name. His name is Grimer.
This
The
is-
first 4 letters are the exact same.
This is just Grimace's milkshake.
McDonald's. What's going on? How did you make a deal with Game Freak in their first generation to get Grimace in the game? What did you do, McDonald's?
Well, let's look at the Grimace.
How did you do this?
Well, let's look at the Grimace lore real quick
Yeah.
and see if anything lines up.
He's only got the 2 arms, so he looks more like
True.
modern Grimace than the original evil Grimace.
That's true. He does not steal milkshakes.
As far as we know.
He
Have
could
you read the
be-
Pokedex description? If I were to read you Grimer's Pokedex description right now, smash or pass?
You can't just say that and then ask smash or pass. You have to read the description.
I said if.
If hey, we get the
Hey,
pha-
alright, there we go.
We get the phallic chicken.
Alright,
Anyway,
let's go.
Um,
Oh, now it can peck you. Alright, there goes Growl.
I don't. Doug, shut up.
Let's get Growl in there. Or get Growl out of there and not on pack. That's going to be helpful. Then we'll be good to go there. So after this, I think we'll switch over to Iron Lung for whatever's next. Don't want to stay in with the poison.
Yeah.
Unless it's a Venipede, in which case we go over to Wharf Stash. Coughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to Iron Lung.
Swap Pokemon. Anyway, back to the Grimace lore and how it relates to Grimer. Let's see. Grimace, per the straight-to-video VHS series, there was a Grimace Island
Yes.
of Grimaces, and one could say that could be those could be Alolan Grimeye.
Hit him with the Thundershock. True. An entire island full of Grimaces does seem like, yeah, that fits Alola.
So I think that Grimer is Grimace's.
But of course, Alolan Grimer is green, not purple.
I'm thinking of the rainbow.
The muck, yeah.
The muck. Anyway, I think that from here on
Because
out,
remember, Alolan Grimer's the one with the piss stain on his mouth.
I think from here on out, it should be a rule that you have to name Grimer Grimace or Grimace's milkshake if it fits.
No game has a nickname long enough for Grimace's milkshake. That's like almost 20 letters. The longest name you've got in Pokemon is 12 with modern games.
CESHAKE. Grimace Shake is also too long.
Now, Grimshake?
Grimshake.
You can fit Grimshake.
Now, and the Grimace milkshake is pretty...
Let's go, Evolution!
According to TikTok, the Grimace milkshake is pretty grim.
Combustion time, baby! That's what we've been waiting for.
No, I don't want the phallic chicken.
I'm ready to have stab fighting moves.
Fair. But like...
Yeah, chicken time!
Look.
Look at that thing. That's the kind of thing that can pack you. And I think we have no reason to keep Rock Smash anymore.
No.
Don't know if we ever even used it, but Double Kick's just better.
We did.
Double Kick can get past Sturdy, its base power is higher, 2 chances to crit, the only thing it doesn't have is lowering defense.
We're ruining people getting sturdy out here.
True.
You have no idea what that means.
Not a clue. Alright, let's switch over, put Wharf Stash up front. Because if our Roughneck Nicky didn't have a Venipede, this 3 for 3.
I did it once more.
If Roughneck Nicky didn't have, then I'm pretty sure this next person has a... You want to stop breaking my controller?
I didn't do anything.
You did more than I did.
I was pressing buttons.
Yeah, the wrong buttons. Alright, let's see what our next person here. So I've always been thrown off because that's Roughneck Nicky over there we just beat, right?
I can always be straight and honest with myself whenever I'm playing the guitar, having a Pokemon battle.
So we just beat Roughneck Nicky, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then We have our next person here, which,
Hold up.
first of all,
She's rad.
but this is guitarist Billy Joe.
Yeah.
I feel like the names got swapped at some point. I feel like it was supposed to be Roughneck Billy Joe and guitarist Nikki.
Alright.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like those were supposed to be the initial names.
If I was in the one in control, I would look up if that's a music reference, because that feels like it's a music reference.
Dude, Billy Joe is 2 letters away from being Billy Joel.
Not Billy Joel, because Billy Joel Billy Joel would probably be Billy Joel would probably be Nicky if it was meant to be Billy Joel. Yeah.
Huh.
Because male.
Well, yeah, but also the guitarist.
It's
Did Billy Joel play an instrument? Did he play the guitar? Oh no, he's the piano man. He's literally the piano man.
What is wrong with you?
Look, man, my brain doesn't always work at air cutter. Instant death.
Well, I was wondering if we want to try out and see if it's
No, instant death.
Alright.
Auto crit. You don't live anymore. Goodbye. The shadow realm awaits you.
This is not. This isn't. Also, Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 real quick. When Gojo made the Digimon reference, I was dying.
So it's okay if he becomes Skull Greymon, but not Death Greymon.
We want him to become War Greymon, not Skull Greymon. I was just like, yeah.
Cuffing. Let's stay on. We'll get the level up.
I know enough about Digimon to understand that reference, and I was like, that's nice.
You know more than I do, but even I knew enough to be like, okay, yeah. I get it, because
he said
branching evolution.
Well, he said War Greymon and
Air cutter him.
And not Metal Greymon, I think, which
Yeah.
is technically not how the evolution tree goes.
Whoa, Cuffing. Too defensive.
But we'll chalk it up to Gojo not being enough of a nerd.
Random coughing trainer can't have Venoshock, right?
Don't know. Do we want to...
Keep with the air cutter. Return's still going to be worse.
Yeah.
If we get a crit, we might take it out. But I'm worried that this thing's going to pull off something powerful right here. And he's dead.
Yeah, there we go.
War stash for the win!
We've now got 2 of our Mons poisoned.
Yeah, we're obviously heading back. No point in taking on the gym leader not at full health. We also need to equip Petra Berries before we do the final battle here. So let's get back. Honestly, I'm pretty confident in Iron Lung to be able to take out the entirety of Roxy's team. So we should probably just get it up to level 18. What are you doing? Get out here. And then we'll be fine to go. Now, I know in the Japanese, when they're spelling Coughing's name, rather than P-O-K-E-M-O-N, Pokemon, it fits better because it's the, 6 syllables or letters rather than, because even you can't even do that with coughing. K-O-F-F-I-N-G, coughing. But that's what it is in the Japanese, but it works better because it's 6 instead of 7. Either way, even if it's a little funny here in the English, I like the gym being like, okay, here's the unique gym theme. That was just super cool about Black and White 2 having a unique theme for every gym. But also that you lose music as you beat the trainers. You lose the sound of the drums when you beat the drummer. What are we doing? We're not going back in for the fight. Yeah, we gotta get up to level 18. Let's do a couple more auto-no fights, put Iron Lung at the front. I'm pretty confident Iron Lung can solo this. So
what would Mark do? WWMD.
Mephistopheles.
What would Markiplier do?
Great question. Not go above the level cap, which is our rule. So there you go. So yeah, just keep the eye open for the shaking grass. We just beat up 1-2 auto-no, and we should be good to go after that. But yeah, I just like that each gym has its own unique theme in this game, and then specifically with this gym, that as you beat the trainers, you lose the sound of the drums in the background when you beat the drummer, you lose the sound of the guitar when you beat the guitarist, and then it's just Roxy singing.
Yeah.
Just a cool, neat little touch they didn't have to throw in, but it's oh, we never went down. Real quick, while we're still waiting for a thing to pop up here, let's go down, talk to the guy right there, and then keep going up north after we talk to him. This guy offers us...
Good deal. Your Pokeball for a Great Ball? Sure.
For whatever reason, there's like, oh yeah, every day you come talk to this guy, he'll give you a Pokeball. You give him a Pokeball, he gives you a Great Ball. And we go to the left right there. Ooh, secret paths. Head down. No, we did the one on the other side.
Yeah.
And then there's an item right here at the end of this path. Grab a Silk Scarf, which we don't want to put on anyone right now because we want to give Pecha Berries to all of our Pokemon. But will be good to put on Warp Stash afterwards because that'll boost the power of our return. And it'd be best on him just because Warp Stash will be making the best use of it. Got our Shaken Grass, Iron Lung in the front. Let's go ahead and take out this Autono. Again, at our current level, 2 Autono should be all it takes to get all the way up to 18. Just so helpful that they have, oh yeah, here's a Pokemon you can fight just about anywhere. That'll give you so much experience.
I really do want a Black White 2 remaster remake.
Mm-hmm.
Like, see, what bust out Thundershock?
Sonic Boom's still got to be more. Autono's just too bulky.
No,
that flat 20 will take it out in 3 hits every time.
They are bulky. Anyway, like we've gotten, and I don't want it to be in the style of BDSP.
That's I'm with you on that one.
Like, dude, give it the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire type remake.
Right. It's like I think remakes got better as time went on until BDSP.
Yeah.
Because Fire Red Leaf Green was very much red and blue. Locations for some Pokemon were shifted around.
I hold to the belief that Heart Gold Soul Silver is the best remake.
I will disagree there.
I think it is closely followed, maybe even tied for me with Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
That's my number one.
Those two are my, these are the peak of remakes for different reasons, obviously.
Because Heart Gold Soul Silver was good. It included a lot of what it should.
Yeah.
It had, here's this new element, Pokemon follow you everywhere. It was just a well-made game, but I don't think it was the best remake because, there we go, Shaken Grass already. There's probably the last one we need, maybe one more depending on how much experience we have into level 17 right now. Either way, but then Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire comes in and says, okay, cool. The game's a pretty faithful recreation. Now it's in Gen 6. We have Mega Evolution 2, and we have some other things you might be interested in. Revamp on secret bases, and here's the physical special split you've been waiting for that came in Gen 4. But then it gave us the Delta episode. We'll need to do one more. Super fun, extra story, new battles, something to do past beating the champion. And that's always something I'm looking for, really increase the Pokemon's game experience is let me beat the champion and then have something notable to do afterwards.
Yeah, Gen 7 had the...
specifically in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
It had Rainbow Rocket, but then it also had the stuff with the Looker and the Ultra Beast that you could do after.
Yeah. X and Y had stuff with Looker and going around town helping out this, little girl who was a former member of Team Flare, which was a cool little thing. But I think that the games that did it best, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because just the Delta episode was okay, it might have been a lot of going back and forth between a couple locations, talking to the same people, but at least it was new late game content. And it made it feel you played Ruby and Sapphire, but we got it up there. But if you want to feel a little bit of Emerald, here's that feel for it.
Yeah.
And then when BDSP was super faithful, very little changed.
Yeah.
Levels didn't change, but here's an experience share, so you're going to be over leveled.
Yeah.
I guess the underground got pretty revamped with here's encounters you can get down there now. But that's not what I was looking for. It was a cool little addition, but I just don't have a strong desire to go play BDSP over, say, Platinum, except for, revised graphics.
Yeah.
And
even then, there's the, what do they call it? They're little Playmates toys that they're on a very common, a preschool, I can't remember what they're called. But they have that chibi-esque style to them. I'm just I don't like the way this looks for a game that is clearly meant to target an adult's nostalgia of Like, look, remember that game you played as a kid? It's back. Whereas if they did the
Let's take Magnet Bomb here.
yeah, whereas if they had done more of the like Gen 6 through Gen 8 style.
Okay, we have to determine if we're getting rid of Thunder Wave or if we're getting rid of Supersonic. Thunder Wave guaranteed paralysis. Supersonic confusion, but it only hits about half the time.
I think get rid of Supersonic.
Yeah, Thunder Wave can at least help us catch Pokemon. Not that we're going to be doing a lot of that.
Yeah.
But Magnum Bomb gives us at least a physical move. But Steel type is what matters. We can get an upgrade to a Mirror Shot later on, but for now, good to have it. All right. Do we want to grind anyone else up to about 18, or do we want to just go ahead and?
Let's go grab it. Let's go just because we should. I think we took a little bit of damage on Magnemite, so we'll go heal up. Then I say we go to the gym.
Go ahead and do it.
Take on Roxy.
I think we're good.
What was I?
We're talking about BDSP.
Yes, I did not like the style. I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, it keeps the same like little dumpy aesthetic of like your overworld," but it didn't look good.
I mean,
it looked good because it was clean.
Too much of an issue with it.
And then, oh my gosh, what they tried to like stay faithful to the statue sprite.
That was funny. But, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire adding in not just here's the Delta episode, here's Hoopa bringing you can catch a bunch of legendaries flying on Megaladios.
Yeah, they also made the team, like the enemy teams, feel more threatening.
Yeah.
Like everything was different. It was really good. The one thing that I think I still love about Heart
Before we fight Roxy, make sure to put a Pecha Berry on each of our non-Magnemite Pokemon.
Yeah.
Don't want to forget to, just in case they end up in the battle, I'm thinking Magnemite can probably handle it all on their own, and then give Magnemite an Oran Berry. But we just don't want them to get paralyzed and then Venoshocked.
Yeah.
Decent chance none of them end up in the battle, but if any of them do, it'll probably be Combuskin, because he'll be able to come in, Ember the Whirlipede, super effective. Warfetch could do good, but I'm thinking this is our best move, is just let Iron Lung step in, Sonic Boom, kill everything. Except maybe Coughing. Coughing might take more from Thundershock.
He can't step in, he ain't got feet.
Make sure to stand beside Roxy. We'll save the game just in case. Don't want any shenanigans happening in the middle of the battle. We'll be good to go. Always got to be cautious about your game just suddenly crashing and having no fun.
Yeah, no, I think what still gets it for me about Heart Gold, Soul Silver is the option that you have to reset the music back to the original 8-bit soundtrack. That's a nice little
detail. That's pretty cool, but you can't do that till super late game, right?
Yeah, it's a nice little detail. I'm just like, this is a nice thing to include. And I wish more remakes. It would feel weird with how modern the aesthetics are, but it'd be nice if modern remakes had that feature.
Gotcha. I can see that.
Because like it is kind of like, it's nice to hear the old music.
So we're entering an interesting phase when it comes to now we're talking about the potential Black and White remakes, which probably aren't going to be Gen 9 given the history, but would probably be Gen 10 games.
You want to open with Thundershock?
Thundershock might do more. Coughing's special defense isn't super good, and our special attack's really high. So, yeah, that's a 2-shot. That's great. And look, they're doing 3 damage to us. It is super helpful. We were able to get this for the team.
Thanks, Roxy.
But yeah, it's interesting looking at those Black and White potential remakes, because now that that's on the mind, we have the first case of, well, it's not red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal. It's black, white, black 2, white 2. So what do we do for the remakes? Do we do a black 2, white 2, or black 2 combo pack in one game? You get to play both. Do they make 2 remakes, one of each game? What do you do there? Sonic Boom's probably going to do more here because of Whirlipede's defenses. And it's going to protect.
With that, you know what they could do? The two box legendaries are very much tied to fire and electricity.
Yeah.
Or thunder. They could do something like black 2 or black white, and then give them subtitles like something that relates to fire, something that relates to thunder, is what they could do.
I mean, yeah, because Omega or the Alpha Sapphire, beginning and end, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl.
Yeah. What do we?
Now they probably don't want to just keep going with Sonic Boom.
Keep going
we got
with Sonic
crit.
Boom.
I mean, we missed once on a normal hit. This thing's doing 3 damage. We're not worried about it.
There we go.
Yeah, so this is a good 3-shot. Now I know that you've got to be cautious with the names because there are some good names out there that have already been taken by ROM hacks. Drayano's got Blaze Black and Volt White.
Oh, that
so
is
like
good.
those are sick ones.
That is good.
I don't know if like you could do Burning Black.
Well, Burning White.
True. Yeah.
Because that's the legendary.
Wait, but hold on. It's Blaze Black and Volt White. So the fire was already on black. I guess the idea is because black and white confuses you.
Yeah.
Because the box legendary is not the game's color.
Yeah.
So the black one should still be fire. Even if the black legendary isn't. Because in Pokemon Black, you get Reshiram.
Game Freak, that was a dumb idea.
Very confusing.
But no, I guess that makes sense. But
Did I ever tell you about playing black and white in middle school?
it could be blazing black, shocking white.
Shocking white, stark white,
Yeah.
something like that.
Thunderous white, basically thunderous smite.
No, okay, seriously though, did I ever tell you about playing black and white when I was in middle school?
No, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, I think I got led astray by the confusing legendary setup. And I know I wanted Zekrom. I was like, oh, he's the cool one. He's the electric one. That's so much cooler.
He does look cooler.
But I think I had Pokemon Black. So back in the day, I'm taking the bus to school.
Okay.
And I've got like a couple of friends who take the same bus. One who lives in a neighborhood close to mine. One who actually lives in the same neighborhood as me at the time. And I got my DS in my backpack. I pull it out on the school bus and I'm playing for a little bit. And they're like, oh, you're playing a new Pokemon game. And so we start talking about it. And we talk about what versions we have. And I mentioned, oh yeah, I've got Pokemon Black. And then one of my friends was like, oh yeah, I've got Pokemon Black also. I would say Black too, but those weren't out yet.
Yeah.
And then the other friend, who I should note was Black, says, I've got Pokemon White. And then we all look at each other and just burst out laughing as we realized the irony of what had happened there.
I will say, I think Zekrom looks cooler. I think Kyurem...
Also, we beat the gym. Yeehaw.
I think Kyurem White for,
Oh, yeah, that's valid.
Yeah.
The Kyurem variants we get in this game.
Yeah. I think Kyurem White looks a lot cooler than Kyurem Black.
Oh, cool, the anal bee badge.
Just say that.
Look at it!
I know.
You saw it.
I
you
know.
thought it.
No, I didn't.
You can lie all you
I
want.
looked at it and said, oh, it's a bug. And you said...
A bug?
Yes.
How is that a bug?
It's like a caterpillar. It's like a Dunsparce. Sorry, the Dunsparce.
No.
Yes.
Anyway, we have Venoshock.
You aren't wrong.
Not that any of our Pokemon are going to be able to use Venoshock
You
right now.
aren't wrong, but I hate that you aren't.
You're allowed to hate it. You just can't deny it. Alright, so now we're going to head back to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and before we can even leave and go to the next city, they were teasing this with Roxy's dad earlier.
Lord?
Hey, you! I felt like you were something special during your battle with Roxy.
Whoa. I'm a child, and you're older than me.
Please come with me to Pokestar Studios.
Sir?
Time for us to become famous movie makers. You going to Pokestar Studios?
I didn't...
Oh, I forgot, the old man.
I didn't agree.
I have to get him back to work.
I didn't agree.
As captain. Yeah, but we are not able to progress unless we literally make one whole movie.
Oh my gosh, a whole movie?
We can call that movie Iron Lung. It works out well. Now, luckily enough for us, Pokestar Studios is relatively quick. We actually have to determine if we want to do any extras, because you can get helpful items, but that could easily be seen as cheating, because you can get a bunch of healing items.
Go the direction for more.
So I'd probably say we do the minimum possible, because otherwise, unless we want to like find the movie theming in the game in PokeStar Studios that is closest to what Iron Lung would be, and then we have to make that movie, and then we can leave.
Maybe.
Because straight up, you can actually become a famous billionaire making movies right here at this part of the game before you go anywhere else. Anyways, I think we can go ahead and save. Take ourselves a pause. Next time we will be back. We'll clean up PokeStar Studios, deal with a little bit of Team Neoplasma for the second time, actually fight a couple of them. And then we'll be off on a boat to Castelia City. And we'll actually be able to get another encounter around that area, which will be great for us.
Sick.
But for now, we've just beaten Roxy. That pauses where we're at for today's episode. You know, we talked about a lot of weird stuff.
We did. You mentioned beads.
You know, if that's what you want to focus on, sure. But altogether, I think it's fair to say that that's just whack. See you next time.